Oh, yeah, those little girls, they all start, yeah. Oh, yeah. They performed at the NBA.
I know.
We might.
JJ's here. I saw him coming. Well, when I was parking my bike, I saw him up ahead of me. So, yeah. So I don't know if he's with Trish, but I know
Probably talking to her.
the mayor is in the building.
Okay. Right.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, she's here.
Yeah.
Well, this should be a pretty quick meeting.
I don't know. We're just gonna talk really slowly.
Pretty quick meeting. Yeah.
I'm a tad casual today.
So I'll be in touch. Maybe I can snag that volunteer. Volunteer time. Oh, sure.
Oops. Thank you. All right.
I just turned it on. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's have this meeting.
I guess we'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. It is 5:31 p.m., July 31st, 2019, and we're at a special session of the City Council meeting this evening. Madam Clerk, I'll call the meeting to order, and may we have a roll call, please?
Shelley Dahlquist. Here. Sarah Watson Curry. Here. Shelley Carlson. Here. Heidi Durand. Here. Joel Paulson.
Here.
Deb White. Here. Steve Gertz.
Here.
Chuck Henriksen.
Here.
And Mayor Judd.
Here. May we please stand and recite the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everyone. And then we'll move to item number 3 on the agenda under administration, which is to accept Councilmember Paulson's resignation, declare Ward 3 City Council seat vacant, and special election to fill remainder of term. I'll pass that over to either, Mr. City Attorney, Mr. Shockley.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. As the council knows, the council member Paulson has recently submitted his resignation. The next actions through the city council would be to accept the resignation, declare the Ward 3 council seat vacant, and then request a special election to fill the remainder of the term. We currently have a special election set for Ward 4, and as a result, staff understanding that the possibility was in place that we would have a special election or a vacancy for the 3rd ward, also noticed that there would be the potential for a special election to fill Ward 3. So we went ahead and did that. If the council so felt they could appoint the position, we'd have to cancel the notice for the Ward 3 position, but we felt that since we're already having a special election in conjunction with the school board election, that it made sense. But can answer any questions you might have. This is truly a policy question for the council.
I guess after hearing Mr. Shockley's statements, are there any questions, any discussion needs to take place on this matter? Okay. Then is there a motion needed, I would assume, Mr. Shockley, to approve the item? Okay. Is there a motion on the table?
So moved.
Motion's been made by Councilmember Watson Curry, seconded by Councilmember Dahlquist. Any further discussion on this? Hearing none. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thank you. Is there any other? Councilmember White.
I wanted to just take this opportunity to thank Joel, and I know I'm speaking for everybody else too, that
But I personally, one of the things I looked forward to when I decided to run for Ward 3 was the opportunity to serve Ward 3 with Joel. And you know, having worked with him, I knew what a great job that he was doing, and it's just been a pleasure. You've done great work for our ward and for the whole city, and I'm just looking forward to seeing the things that you'll do to serve our community after this. Thanks.
Councilmember Gertz.
I echo those same comments. Not that I ran for third board, but you know, it's sad to see you go, Joel. I appreciated your deep thoughts and study of the issues, and you know, sometimes they're not always easy decisions to make, but I know that in your heart you made the right decision for the city of Moorhead, and your role as executive director for the Diversion Authority will serve the community beyond Moorhead. And I appreciate you putting your name up for that, and I think you'll do a fabulous job, and our community will be well served by your professionalism. So thank you.
Any other comments or thoughts? I'll give it to you, then I want to say a couple things too. Councilmember Paulson.
Thanks, Mr. Mayor. Although this isn't my last meeting, I certainly will be back for a few more. This will be effective the end of August. But this obviously is a big thing for me. I ran for Third Ward City Council because I believe in our community. I believe that we could make change, that we could continue to grow our community, that we could do great things. And my time on the council has been absolutely fabulous. All of you are just wonderful to work with. Despite having different views sometimes, we always come to a consensus, and we always talk about what's best for our community, and we do it. And we're seeing some pretty significant change. We haven't done all that. I want to give special thanks to our city manager, Christina Volkers. You've been excellent for the community, absolutely excellent. And I thank you every day for the hard work that you put in. And we certainly wouldn't be where we're at today without the hard work of you and your staff. So thank you very much. This is very bittersweet, as Councilmember Gertz had mentioned. I considered the executive director role because I felt like I could do more good at a larger scale for our community, considering the risk that we face with flood control. And so it was a very difficult decision, but one that I felt like I needed to make, and one that I felt like I was prepared to do. So this is truly a bittersweet moment for me. I will miss all of you guys. I will miss being on the council. But I know you guys will persevere, and the city will continue to prosper the way that it has the last few years that our council has been making such great decisions. So I thank you all, and I thank you for your support.
And we thank you, Joel. You've done, obviously, a remarkable job serving here. City has now had our second big loss this year, with Councilmember Gertz and you now, stepping down. And, and I want to thank you too, because I've learned a lot from people sitting up here as I'm trying to, learn my way through being mayor. And you were a very integral part of that process as well. I can't say I'm going to miss you, because I'm going to still see you quite a bit, just in a different capacity, obviously. But, I think each of us sitting up here, we think about why we run for office, and then we also think about our professional lives as well. And I think each one of us, sitting up here wants to leave a legacy, in our families, in our communities, and also in our work. And I think, you've got a great opportunity. You've left a legacy here as with your service here as council member, and you get to leave another legacy as the first executive director of the FM Diversion Project. So I'm excited for you, though bittersweet. We wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Any other comments or thoughts? All right, seeing none, is there any other business? I believe we are completed. Think we're good? All right, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Made by Councilmember White, seconded by Councilmember Carlson. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned. Good evening, Moorhead.